What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Some men are just natural with women. Some men are just natural. Their skills, you can't even call it skills, they just be themselves and they're just natural. Indeed, if y'all really look at what I teach you, I'm teaching you how to be natural. Because you notice I never really tell you any like specific techniques. Hey, do this or wait this amount of times, or if you do these 5 things, you'll get the woman. I just be like, first of all, when I talk about body game, that creates a natural attraction. And then I'm starting to more and more talk about just have a regular conversation with women. Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, I don't do anything like that. I don't be like, yeah, if you do this, or wait 3 minutes, or do this, or, well, if she does this. I was like, man, I just be flowing, man. Shoot. And, I thought about that last week. I ain't feel like talking about it last week. But I thought about it last week, Valentine's Day. Didn't even have anything to do with me. I found out my son, because he don't share nothing with me, but had to find out the hard way, just through some circumstances. He got about 3 girls on his tip, the youngest son. 3 girls on his tip. One girl he calls his girlfriend. He showed me a text for the other one. I said, I think she tried to get up in there too, man. And another way, he just ain't feeling. And that's just what I know. I remember I was out with him one time. This girl that knew him had went to high school with him, was going crazy over him and shit. But then, I thought about with my son. He violates about every rule that's in this space. About every one. Because, dudes be saying, well, you got to look like Chad or Tyrone to get a woman or a girl, or it's over. That dude, he's a barefoot 5'9", maybe can get to 5'10", depending on the shoes he's wearing. He's actually chubby, but not greatly so. Because, I take him to the gym, but he don't be going hard. He be shamming. He work out at school and be, play some sports at school, but, his body fat probably ain't 10%. In fact, he been stocky from the day he was born. So that's 2 things that some dudes think you need. I'm like, hold up. Because I think we had maybe one good conversation about it. Because one thing about him, I ain't never felt the need to, because he's been pulling like little girls since he's little. In fact, I'd never forget. I'm taking him and his brother to the playground. He 5 years old. He walk on the playground, see these girls on the swings. He go over there, he said, hello there, ladies. That's where I got it from. No, he didn't say ladies. He said, hello there. My name is, I ain't giving you his name. All right, he said hello, ladies, gave his name, got on the swing. And these are older girls, too. They were about 10, 11 and stuff. Oh, man. Shoot. I remember another little girl in the neighborhood. 5 years old. He didn't even know her. She come into the window and stuff. Hey, can he come out and play? But, he be just wearing sweats all the time. He'll match, but, he don't be wearing, like, no fly shoes. Like, he don't really have no drip. And he more into some nerdy stuff, too. He be talking to him, and he can't even say he got status. He do got a YouTube page, but I ain't gonna tell you what it is. But he don't be telling nobody. He just be doing his shit on. You know what? Oh man, but he be getting, and he's had girls on his tip. I can't remember when he never had a girl on his tip. Shit. My oldest son kind of like that too, but he be getting these like cougars and shit, man. I gotta be checking some women. He's 6'3" though, so people say, well, okay, of course. Okay. But then the youngest one, like, You know, don't got all that stuff some of these dudes online be saying. And then he don't got no mouthpiece. He just talk. He don't be saying anything slick. He say whatever's on his mind. You know. But he just flow with it naturally. You got a lot of guys who flow with it. Because I'm going to tell you what, man. Here's the issue. And to me, if somebody really look at what I'm teaching, that's exactly all I'm teaching. When I talk about body game, okay, that takes care of natural attraction. Natural attraction. Women always checking out bodies. Women always check out bodies and stuff, and really overall appearance. So I said, okay, fix yourself up. All right, that's one. Then when you meet him, just talk. Don't have anything, because I never forget this guy. He hit me. He kept hitting me up privately saying, well, what can I say to make the woman want to sleep with me? I wish there was a word like that. Say, look, man, just talk. And you know what? Even when I did that video last week about just being just interesting conversation, some guys still got to make it. Well, it got to be sexual conversation. No, it don't. No, it don't. I'll tell you how whip it easy is. If you could just have a conversation, she flow and have fun, you don't even have to bring up sex. I lost count how many times I've actually got sex with a woman. We just talking, and I never brought up sex. I never tried to be sexual. Wasn't really flirting with her, just be talking. But they be ready to go. Be ready to go. Just say to them, all right, let's go. They already know. Now once you bringing up sex. And see, that's the thing though. It's just a natural thing. See, I'm going to tell you, there was some, I remember, this was late 90s. Because I was getting into it for a minute. I was getting into it like a lot of dudes be trying to think about everything. Okay, she doing this because of this and this and this. And I can't break that down because that's just my nature. But when I'm actually interacting, I don't be thinking about it too much. Because I had four got roughed off. I had four young ladies that said, Ron, you thinking too much. You thinking too much. 4. And I was offended at first. I was like, I don't like thinking men. But then, you get older, more experience, and say, oh, I'm making it too complicated. Because I'm going to tell you what, a lot of guys be trying to make women out here to be like some complex evil beings who always want some. Man, yeah, they got their things they want, but no more so than any man, really. But at the end of the day, it's like, let me slow down. Popo might be out. Anyway, there's a speed trap up this way. But anyway, dudes be thinking, like they gotta have this and that. Sometimes a young lady just like it, woman just like it. It could be for whatever reason. Seriously. And, I always tell the story about this woman who liked me, not because what my status was at the time, not because, I'm looking like a fitness model, body game, any of that. She appreciated it, but actually she didn't appreciate the status. But she didn't care. She didn't care. Hold on a guy. Sorry about that. I had to cough. This weather. Gotta take something. Anyway, right. She liked me for some stuff I ain't even think about. Because, see, one of the things, you never know why a woman likes you. Like, you get some guys, they be trying to measure another man's face and all of that shit. And, that's good. Fix up as best as possible. But you don't know if that particular woman like you. In fact, someone had shared to me this clip on IG. It was one of those, I forget, it's like kind of like that smash or pass format. And this young lady went up to this guy and said she liked him because he wasn't too handsome, but he wasn't ugly either. And, and I saw the comments on it, and all these guys were, they thinking something wrong with her, but she did talk about the other stuff she liked. And that's just the nature of women. Because, it's always said, the whole cliche thing, just be yourself. And a lot of guys fight against that. But see, maybe they should add the word "be your best self" and see who likes it. Seriously, be yourself, see who like it. Because that's why I say try. Find the women who naturally like you. And I'm going to tell you what, they're natural, just being natural. And doing it, just being who you are, being straight up, being authentic. And then deal with the women who like you. Shoot, that's just, hell, that's pimp game. That's true player game. I remember when I first started on YouTube, there was this young lady who called herself a Lady Mac. She broke that down. She broke down a lot of stuff. I think if she had stayed, she would have got real big. But she just broke it down. She just said, hey, just be natural. Because here's the issue. You don't want to be that type trying to fake. First of all, that's the worst thing. As my father would say. And shoot, he's 83, got 3 women. You know, a lot of stuff is just in my bloodline. But yeah, I'm not ready for that level of game. Because you either got it or you don't there. But anyway. He just said you can bullshit a woman, but don't lie. And for those who are more remedial, don't understand, bullshit just means you say something she knows is bullshit, but she laughing about it. Like you be like, baby, you so fine, I would drink your bath water. Baby, you so fine, I would go shine my shoes. Baby, you so fine, I'd go get a job. Girl, you so fine. Your booty could put a man into a trance. Actually, that's not too much bullshit. Anyway, though, the thing is, women know when you bullshitting, but they usually smile behind it. But don't lie. That's the worst thing. Don't lie. I know some people be trying to say lie. Nah, man, don't lie. Because you lied to, first of all, that could be physically dangerous. You lied to the wrong woman, man. Her peoples. I remember I said that before in a video a few years ago, and some dork tried to correct me. I was like, dude, I know exactly what I said, man. It's, you know, sometimes I'm going to speak in a slangish term. But her peoples, her family, whoever, man, they'll come after you. I've seen dudes been doing some shit. You know, they fuck with somebody, they call their cousins up or something and fuck somebody up. Indeed. I know one dude, he was shot in the back by a player. He was shot in the back by a woman. And another guy, she just killed him. And I knew him. He got just killed. My point is, it's better just even, no matter what, just be honest with a woman. Shout out Alan Roger Curry. May he rest in peace. Just being honest. You know? And the best way to be honest is be natural. Just be who you are and see who like it. And then if somebody don't like it, don't worry about it. You gotta have an abundance mindset. You know, because it's better. Because you don't want to, look, let me talk about that for a bit. You don't want to be in a position where you on edge because you're worried about being caught in a lie. Because let me explain something about women. And I was on a Anyway, I was on a panel with a woman. I heard her sound. I don't pay attention to every little sound. I was on a panel with some women. And I told them. I'd said it straight up. Because part of the conversation is like, yeah, these guys out here be lying. And I called them on it. I said, hold up, ladies. Y'all know with social media, all this stuff. Y'all know y'all be checking it out. And even they started admitting and say, yeah, we know some people could check credit. I was like, come on. Seriously. It's better just to be straight up. In fact, I'm going to tell you something. I have been with some women in the past. I'm a little bit more mellowed out now. Mellowed out with age, you know. But when I was young, because this other dude, he called me on it. He said, man, you be pissing the women off when you first meet them, but then they cool with you a few weeks later. I just said, shit, I just don't hide anything. God, dope. Because often, I'm that type. Women used to call me blunt, crude, whatever. And then I just stay myself. I just keep it because here's the thing with that. If they see your bad parts first Anything else is a step up. So it's just like, and it wasn't even a game. It was just, I mean, like I said, I'm more mellowed with age, but I was just blunt when I was younger. In fact, I had a young lady friend. She know who she is. Yeah, shit. Shout out to a young lady friend. Cool, real cool with me. She know who she is. She said, Rom, you're very blunt. She told me that recently we were talking. She said, Rom, you just blunt. But it's just honest. It's just honest because it's just easy. And see, when you just natural to who you are and what you like, you know, first of all, it shows it's more of a attraction for women who like the same things. Because trust me, they always checking you out. They're always checking you out. I don't give a fuck what women try to say. They could be real slick with this shit too, but they always check you out. So it's just better to be straight up. Plus, you never know when a woman's been checking you out for a long time. You never know. You go any place that it could be a store, the gym, shit, whatever, your spiritual temple. You never know if a woman's been checking you out for a long time. Shit, college campus, you don't know who's been checking you out for weeks. Shit, I always tell that another story I always tell. This a friend of mine, she was talking about this guy who always walked past her apartment. She thought he was fine. She clocked him. She clocked him for a good month. Knew his time down and then just put herself out there. Because sometimes, even like, people, there's always a debate about choosing signals and cold approach. Sometimes cold approach, it's cold approach from your point of view. That woman saw you for a while and she clocked you. Sometimes you walking down the street, you just see the woman right there. She saw you 5 blocks away. That's one thing I peeped with some women. That's one thing I peeped with some women. Shit, they always clock it. But the point with that is you don't know. You don't know how much they paying attention to you. So it's just like, you know what, just be you. Now be your best you. Now I know some guys said, hey, work. Are you being your best you? Seriously, are you being your best you? Because the thing is, some guys who complain, it's like, dude, you need to fix your damn personality. And, I had somebody say something was like, you can tell us how. Dude, if I got to tell a grown-ass man how to fix themselves, that's a problem. If you're doing shit, you know that shit. You know what manners are, don't you? You know they have good manners. You know if you're doing some fucked up shit. You got to know it because you're getting responses from it. Ain't no magic to it. And I'm going to just say real quick, anybody think it's some magic? Because I'm going to tell you what, and this is something I peep with my son. He don't be doing anything fancy. He's just polite. He's just genuinely nice. He's just cool. Talking with one of his teachers, he said, shoot, at his school, he's a comedian. He just be doing his shit. I mean, he is a funny little motherfucker, though. Oh, man. I remember one time, man, I was out with him, man. He had just got some, this was when he was young. He got some work on his teeth, right? And he was showing it to people. Target. I remember I went to this department store, so a young lady friend of mine, and he saw it. He was showing his teeth, like where the work was done. I said, man, don't show the teeth to it. So he did this. And so I kept talking to him. I was like, damn. Oh, man. But, it is just that thing of, really just being, really is that thing, is just be who you are, be your best. If you're being fucked up, if you got funky personality, to have just basic manners, if you being negative, so just be your best version. You need to work on it. If you don't know it, you got some bigger issues. And if I got to tell you how to fix that, shit, really, everything you should know, you should have learned in kindergarten. Seriously. Or home training. Home training. See, that's a big thing, too. That's a big thing. That's what elders called it. You can tell how somebody behaved, whether or not they had home training. Maybe that's the big issue. I don't know. But whatever the case, you gotta be natural to yourself and see who like it. See, another thing my son does, both of them, they just stay in their lane. They just stay in their lane, you know. So, and one thing, and I know for sure, they don't be checking out porn or anything. They don't be checking out shit like that. Yeah, I know. Trust me. I know how they roll. That's one thing as a father, a true father, parent, even if you don't say it to your kids, you always gonna know how they roll with shit. So, but here's the thing, just being natural. And see, I'm gonna tell you what, a lot of guys mess it up because they working hard, trying too hard, trying to overthink shit. Man, just flow with it, man. Like I said, a woman, she seen you blocks away. She seen you for months. Shoot. Even when you think you approached her, she had already put herself there. I've had several women tell me that shit. It's like, oh yeah, I used to see you here and there. And then you start talking to them and shit, especially in the age of social media. Shoot, if you give them your name, all they need is your first name and your first and last name. Trust me, they looking you up. They looking up something. Because I told that story. I met a woman at this department store and said, okay, yeah, let's meet at this thing later on. I gave her my name. That's all I did. Gave her my full name. We met at this diner. She said, so you're a nice guy, I play. She had my website pulled up, YouTube, everything. So they know. Just be who you are. And yes, it works. That's the bottom line. It works though, because I know a lot of guys like that. I know some guys, yeah, I can talk body game. They don't step foot in the gym. They can be whatever, but they just be chill. Just be who they are, and they stay in their lane. You know? Be getting a woman. And see, and you know what? Yeah. This is so much. In fact, I'm going to be real. I'm going to just be straight up. I'm going to really double down on just being realistic out here, man. I'm going to double down. I'm going to get into that tomorrow. Just being realistic. If I talked about that before, we got to double down because I'm seeing too many motherfuckers. See, here's my thing. And it's really inspired by my son. All these dudes doing all this shit, complaining, all that. Yet, I might have multiple some might have multiple kids by multiple women. Shit. Seriously, that potential is there. Trust me. I'm like, shit. Damn, dude. Shoot. He just chilling, just doing him. He don't be going out his way. He don't be complaining anything. Shit. Yeah. You know, so, you know, he just be chill. So I'm like, okay. You know, but that was in the bloodline, like I said. Now, somebody might say, oh, hey, the men in my family ain't like that. Well, I'm telling you how to be like that. Just chill. Be your best and just chill. Go with the flow. And it's just practice. So anyway, that's all I got. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.